Barely on a fucking game. We all talking the game.
What
You
the
not.
Y'all have not seen me play an export, bro.
Ant. Then we got
Who was that?
Ant.
I'm thinking this shot I'm about to take, this shit better than Derek taking that weak ass 3 points.
But
that
you
weak
took that
ass.
shot only because you haven't taken a shot in a few.
No, bro. I am a firm believer of getting the best shot possible damn near every time, bro.
What?
I promise you, bro. I promise you.
I was
about to do this, bro.
But when I'm playing,
But it's
I'm playing
okay.
by
So
myself.
I specifically remember us at Fort Hill. We're in a close game. I don't know if Derek is here, but us three are on the team. You take a wild ass shot, and me and Pierre look at each other like, "No, the fuck he didn't."
How many times did I take a wild ass shot and that shit went in? And you like, damn.
I don't have no fucking memory.
Bro, y'all crazy. You're not able to laugh, bro.
You've hit some shots.
It's okay. Listen,
Bro,
you
I'm
have an
telling you, I
archetype
look for the best
on
shot,
the court. You have an archetype. You have a role. That's who you are. You can't come onto the podcast and be
y'all,
like,
bro. I'm telling y'all with y'all,
I'm Chris
bro.
Paul. We get the greatest shots.
And say that you look for the best shot every time. That's legit.
Bro, I'm telling y'all have not seen me play at export, bro.
Like, you sound stupid, bro.
But that's why I say because I say expert because I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all, I usually shoot the damn ball. But other teams, I know what I have to play.
We only care, and the people only care what you do with us. They don't give a fuck about export, bro. I guarantee you, they have no.
And you can't expect us to talk about export because we don't be there. You could say you're Jordan export, and we wouldn't be able to know. I try to keep it as real as possible. That's why I come in when you say I take the best shot. I get the best shot all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Say what you want about Derek, because I got a laundry list of shit about him too as a basketball player. But I ain't never heard Derek say, "Oh, over there, I'm the shit over there." Mike, you do that shit every time. Oh,
I said that shit before.
At export, I would get picked first. At export, I'll be carrying.
Because that should be true. What I got to laugh
Nobody
so
been there to see it. I
told y'all to come. I said, bro.
At exports, I've been with you.
That shit was like 4 years ago. That shit was like 4 years ago. Bro, and
what would change if you
was I bad? Look. When we went to export, was I doing bad? Was I doing side? What was I doing?
Our whole conversation is I'm never about to sit here and say you're some terrible player. But you saying that export, you're a different player.
I am a different player.
Me and my brother, Bub, you was on our team and you was hitting threes. You was just a catch and shoot guy who shot the ball. That day, you probably was a 50 to 60% shooter. I won't cap at it. You was making them bitches. You had Bub thinking you was JJ Redick. How good you was. Like, he thinks in his mind to this day that you're just a shooter because you shot the ball that well. I give you that. But even when Bub wasn't there and it was me, you, and Derek going to the export in Downers Grove, you wasn't bad, but you wasn't motherfucking Kobe.
Even when we go to Lifetime, like, you're not in there dogging motherfuckers.
I don't be dogging? Bro, I guarantee I walk into that Lifetime, they gonna know who the hell I am, bro. I walk into that Lifetime, they gonna know who I am.
Bro, if you've been anywhere a bunch of times, they should know you at. No,
they say same shit though. It's not they know me like, hey, what is up?
They know who I am. These motherfuckers have science with them.
Hey,
As
soon as I walk into the, hey, you trying to run? You trying to run? I don't even be warming up,
bro.
Derek be walking in there.
Bomb niggas get that treatment. If we don't have enough people, come on. I've seen
that's when it's 10 people in the gym.
I've seen the worst players walk into the gym and say, and because they need a player, hey, come on, we just need one. That ain't no fucking compliment, nigga. We as Through the Wires literally been like, hey, we got 9. We just need these 2 random niggas at the court we used to go to by KB House. We just need a body. That ain't no fucking compliment, nigga. We need one. Bring your ass.
And I'll be walking right past some dudes on the sideline. It's though, like, bro. We gotta have a basketball videos dropping soon, bro. That shit gonna be funny.
We do. You live in a false reality, though. You do think you?
No.
He just said Chris Paul. He
did just say Chris.
See what I'm saying? Like, you just be saying shit that just ain't true, and we not gonna let you lie to yourself or to others, acting like you some shit you're not. You're not a bad basketball player at all. But you ain't no motherfucker who walk in the gym and everybody like, oh, You've never been that guy, bro.
No.
Hey, it's one thing undisputed on this motherfucker. Out of these 4 cameras, the best motherfucker talker got the RDC on. I'm the best hooper in this bitch.
I'm the best at winning. Hey,
fact.
you can be the best hooper. I'm the best at winning. I'm the best at winning.
That's a fact.
I'm the best at winning, though. When
Well,
I'm on the team, we
I'm
got
the one
best
with the
chance at
resume in
winning.
this bitch, Mike. And
We
you're
got the
not
best
even
chance
up
at
there in
winning.
resume. Derek got a better resume than you for hooping.
Come on, bro.
Watch
It's
your fucking
gyms that got
mouth.
my name. It's gyms that got my names in the Raptors, man. It's
Hey.
gyms that got my names in the Raptors, man.
Motherfucker just lying.
What is that? The YMCA?
YMCA, I'm third all-time three-pointers, second in scoring. Export.
To be no hooper. So
It ain't never been a time I stepped on the court and they like, you know what, you ain't got to guard him. It's usually, hey, stick his ass tight as hell. Don't give him no open shot. That's the type of player I am.
I hope so.
That's the type of player I am.
Part of the reason Jeff got in your head is because he was saying, I ain't got to guard that. He ain't on shit. The video was there. The video was there. The video was there. That's literally how he got in your head by saying, he ain't on shit, y'all. I'm not guarding him. And you was like, you ain't gonna guard me? Dink. Dink. Come on, man. And we ain't even trying to go in on you. We just can't believe that you said you try to find the best shot every time. That's a legit lie. That's like saying all men cheat. That's just a dumb ass.
Okay, it's not the exaggerated part of every damn shot, but majority of the time, I'm looking for the best shot. Look, if John is on,
you know how one of us is all. You know how this is easy. It's 4 of us. 3 people that you play with are telling you, Mike, why would we lie? We're your teammates.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he ain't got to guard the best offensive player, but you that bad that you have to guard, you seek the worst.
And Tyler had
he's
8.
just saying,
and Tyler, oh wow,
time, bro.
Hey,
Look,
I forgot about
my
that.
God, bro.
He said Tyler had 8. Hey, I gotta take a shower before we go view this place, man. Mike, I believe that you are a good basketball player, my friend. I've talked highly to people.
I know I'm a good basketball
player. That don't know have seen you play. I speak well of you, but I'm as your homie. Also, I'm not going to allow you to lie to yourself and say or to think when you walk in the gym, motherfuckers. It's like.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Every gym I did walk to, motherfuckers usually pick me up as soon as I walk in that motherfucker.
You know which gym they didn't do that at? Hinsdale South.
y'all have not seen me play at Export, bro. Hey, that scoring shit never changed though. It ain't never been a time I stepped on the court and they like, you know what, you ain't got to guard him. It's usually, hey, stick his ass tight as hell. That's the type of player I am. If you ever see me take a crazy shot, it's because in my mind, I'm thinking this shot I'm about to take, this shit better than Derek taking that weak ass 3 points.
Well, it's y'all turn. All right, we
no positive. He just misses shit. Nothing positive to say. That's all right.
We're going to tier 4 for the first time.
For you, Mike. I'm gonna do it to his ass for you, Mike. Since he just
tier 4.
You got Jay Crowder.
Oh shit.
No, you're not. Yeah, there are no bad players on this list. These are just more role players than previously. Jay Crowder. Oh my God, my eye versus Buddy Hield.
Okay.
I'm
You
ready.
know? All right, Derek, you start in 3, and 2, and 1.
So we talking about a man that every team in the NBA would love to have on their roster. A man that you could put on any other player in the league and he's gonna go out and put his heart and soul into it. Jay Crowder is one of those pit bulls where nobody really wants to go against him because he's gonna give you 110% on every possession. And then you talk about a dude that's gonna consistently shoot over 35% from 3. He can put the ball on the floor, get to the rim sometimes. And he's also just a glue guy. He's one of those dudes that everybody seemed to love to have in a locker room. He was a big part of that Heat run that got them to the finals. He added that versatility to their lineup that they missing right now. They really miss that versatility and his defensive ability right now. Buddy Hield is one of those dudes where you don't know what you're going to get from him every night. Buddy Hield is consistently like cold or either he's smoking hot. There's no in between with Buddy Hield. Jay Crowder, at least you're getting a consistently level of offense and defense from him. If you're not getting the offense, at least you know for a fact you don't get a dude that's diving on the floor for loose balls. He gonna be in the other team's best player face.
Time.
Okay.
Pierre, time is starting in 3, 2, and 1. Go.
I find it funny that he says Jay Crowder is a guy that 30 teams let to have in the locker room, and every offseason it seems like he's available. So that has to be a lie. If he's so fucking good and he's so, big for these teams, why the fuck is he always on a new team? You know what I mean? He does contribute in some ways to help teams, but he's sure as hell always unavailable and in a new fucking route. Like, since we've done a podcast, it's been on like 9 teams. Buddy Hield is a product of a guy being in a bad situation in Sacramento. This is an organization who's fumbled the ball so many different times that I can't even really put too much of it on Buddy Hield. This is a guy who's a spot-up, lights-out shooter that I've seen Luke Walton try to be a playmaker. So is that Buddy Hield's fault, or is that Luke Walton's fault for not knowing who the fuck he's coaching? I'm going to say that that's Luke Walton's fault. I believe that if we put Buddy Hield on some of these other contending teams, we'd be talking about a different player, and we'd be imagine if Buddy Hield was on the Philadelphia 76ers just catch and shoot. That'd be a whole different scenario. He'd be a bigger Seth Curry, and we'd be talking about him in a different light. But him...
Derek, 30-second rebuttal starts now.
Saying that he's a product of his environment doesn't have anything to do with his ability to be a consistent basketball player. There's bad players. There's players that be in bad situations like Karl-Anthony Towns where they still come out and they give you that work every night. Buddy Hield he's not a dude that's going to show up every night and consistently give you that work on the other end. And defensively, we're talking about a dude who ain't going to really give you shit. So what if he's not scoring? What is Buddy Hield really doing on the court? There's not really much that he could do other than shoot the ball. And when he ain't doing that, non-existent.
Pierre, close us out in 3, 2, 1.
Well, Buddy Hield isn't Karl-Anthony Towns. That's not my argument. Karl-Anthony Towns is a bona fide number 1 overall player guy. He's going to do that. But there's nothing wrong with being a Buddy Hield type player. Buddy Hield is not a bad player at all. If that's your argument, saying because he can only shoot, he's bad. That's the number 1 thing that NBA teams are looking for, shooting. Jay Crowder is the one that's always available, not Buddy Hield. We haven't seen Buddy Hield on 17 teams. We've seen that from Jay Crowder, so he can't be as valuable as him. Next year, he'll probably be in a fucking Bulls uniform.
I'd love it. I'd love it if that was the case, low-key. Okay. This is good. That was good as hell, bro.
That was good. This might be a damn time, bro. Because I say Derek's arguments was good as hell, bro. From the main argument to the rebuttal, he had it right. Pierre, every time, like, he just matched whatever Derek said. Like, every time Derek was giving good points, Pierre was just matching them bitches. Same thing with the rebuttal. Like, even Derek's rebuttal, I think that shit was clean as hell. The whole thing was like, if Buddy Hield ain't hitting his shots, what the hell is he? Jay Crowder, at least he can play defense. He said that. But Pierre was like, shit, I mean, Buddy Hield, he was just putting Buddy Hield in the right situation. So that might have to be our first time, bro. I don't even know who to pick, though.
No, that was Derek. I think what does it a lot for you in this one, it felt like you cared about Jay Crowder when you were arguing Jay Crowder. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was something you actually believe in. You came in, we talking about a guy that do this and that and that. But P came back, why the fuck is this man on 7 teams in 4 years? You know? So that's like that's so great. I agree with P's points as far as Buddy Hield being in Sacramento, so he can only do so much because he's in Sacramento. I agree with Derek's points of Jay Crowder being on these winning teams, and it seems like consistently he's on a playoff caliber team. The comments got to decide, bro, because I don't know who I'm giving my personal pick to. I think it was that fucking close.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I might have to pick D Mills here. And it might have to be literally just because I think D Mills started ahead and Pierre was kind of playing catch up with his shit. And D Mills just kind of ended off on that bang. And I think that the energy is what kind of kept it off, like you said, because his ass at the end, he's like, who the hell was Buddy Hield if he can't hit his shots? Like, that shit kind of brought him over. So I'm going to go D Mills, bro.
I'll go Pierre. Let's let the comment section decide. That's a good one, though. Oh, my God. I never thought that we'd be doing a podcast where Jay Crowder versus Buddy Hield would be like, that's the greatest moment of the show.
But LeBron and Kevin Durant wasn't.
Right. LeBron and Kevin Durant was a landslide. Okay. Superstar tier. Mike, you are debating for LeBron. All right. And it's added to the clock. You can start right now.
Go there. All this is cap. He's the biggest new era guy here. That's all he does is cap. Because number one, we've been trying to go to a fucking what, which would be a memory. What if me, you, and Terrence keep talking about trying to do?
Baseball game.
Baseball game, which is experience.
What the hell? And every time we were literally on
Cut the fuck out.
How is this my fault?
I didn't say it was your fault.
We were literally planned on going one Sunday, and then all of a sudden Terrence was like, "I can't go now." He had a wedding to go to.
What was your ticket purchased?
Somebody has to purchase all the tickets.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
We all purchased one ticket.
No, they don't.
So we all gonna purchase.
No, they don't. What would be the difference, Derek? Why would
someone purchases all?
So we can all sit together.
Yeah,
but we can still do this. If one person can buy them all, I mean, we all can buy them at the same time too, right?
No, sometimes they are bulked up though.
Sometimes they are, but sometimes
how many people? Okay, are you going to this hypothetical baseball game next week against the?
That's crazy. How they got thrown on me.
Bro, you gonna fucking blow me if somebody's saying it's thrown on you. I'm saying you're one of the people who didn't say nothing. You didn't follow up.
When? I said multiple times, I'm down to go. KB even said,
what day did you say you wanted to go?
The last time we talked about it, before
I'm saying, what game was we going to? Who was they fucking playing?
I don't fucking know. I just said I was going to the game.
That's what I'm saying.
How? I don't care who they're playing. I just said I'm going to the game. I said I want to get drunk.
The easy
Remember
thing.
that?
No, let me calm down. Derek did say
he did say that. So what I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. When it comes down to the first talk, everybody's down. You was down, John down, Mike down. We all gonna go.
Yeah.
But after that, nobody says nothing. You barely on a fucking game. We all talking the game. You not there.
So y'all act like y'all don't have my number to contact me at all.
Bro,
like I have to be on the game for you to talk to me.
Bro, we're in a group chat.
And yes, and I respond in the group chats when we talk about going to the damn baseball game.
Okay.
Every time y'all have talked about the baseball games in the chat, what have I said? I'm down. I'll go.
And that's all you fucking say until it's time to make some type of movement.
And nobody makes fucking movement. What do you want me to do? Be the leader of the pack and make the decision for everybody?
No, I want you to show some fucking interest besides saying I want to go and then don't do nothing else.
So if I go out here and buy a ticket and nobody go, now I have a fucking baseball ticket that nobody's going to the game.
You so emotional that you're not fucking listening to what I'm saying, bro. Because you're saying you wanted to go.
Yes,
bro.
We understand that you want to go. But because we don't talk to you at all besides here, and then the one time you say, "Oh, go," it's like a trip when you playing with the homies. I know you probably haven't done that because you don't talk to your homies like that.
Oh my God.
But in my group chat, if Darnie say, "Hey man, we should do something for Memorial Weekend," you know what niggas say the first time he say that? Man, I'm with it. Let's do it. Hey, we should go to Vegas. And you know what niggas do the 2 weeks later? Nobody says nothing because everybody wants to go at the start. But when it's time to actually go and make the fucking move to go, no, everybody's ghost. Nigga, we barely see you, barely talk to you unless it's here. What the fuck is you saying?
But
nigga, we just went shopping and you thought we was going to the fucking studio. Stop talking to me.
It ain't nothing for me to go to a damn baseball game.
Going to the fucking studio.
Wait, we still doing a podcast.
He blowing me.
How am I blowing you?
He blowing me. Because your ass ain't never involved in shit. You said the one time, I want to go, and that's just supposed to be it. And now you want, and we supposed to buy your ticket and shit.
No.
Right. So what the fuck is you saying?
So if no one even makes the move,
we are consistently talking about it, but because you're nowhere to be found and
y'all
barely
act like
speaking
y'all
a fucking
cannot
chat,
contact me.
we all talking a fucking chat.
And every time we talk about the baseball game, I involve myself in the
I will
conversation.
pull the chat up and see how many times
Why he
you've
do
been in
that, bro?
bitch.
I will.
Let's
we
keep it a
were
buck.
literally
outside
discussing
of
Ubers and
Tyler.
everything.
Outside of Tyler. KB, even when we just talked about it recently, what was the conversation me and you said? We talked about going to the game. And this, the only reason me and you are having a conversation direct is because of how you're acting. He's involved too. When me and KB just had it the other day, KB literally said, "Well, you know me, you and Terrence down. It's the other motherfuckers." Bro, it's y'all. He don't say nothing either. The only reason it became me and you talking because you acting like I'm saying something foreign. He's involved too. John is involed too. Me, him, and Terrence talk about it every time.
Week, so it's John can't go.
We literally had the conversation where we were like, me, KB, Pierre, and Terrence were the four that were for sure were going.
He was pretending to be the for sure too. He said he was going to go. John said he was going to go too.
I was not pretending.
That first time,
I'm going to the baseball game. I'm going to the baseball game.
I'm not saying you're pretending. You getting too emotional about some shit. It's the fact that, motherfucker, we don't hear from you at all. Everybody can say they going, but what are you doing besides saying you going to go? What moves are you a part of to solidify that we going? Saying, "Hey, I'm going," obviously ain't enough. There's action. And you tell me you waiting for a motherfucker to buy everybody tickets? How the fuck you sound?
If we not
Derek, I bought your ticket, Brody. You're sitting at 26B, Brody.
We didn't discuss where we were sitting at nothing.
We going to the game Sunday.
But
I'm gonna get the tickets.
Let
me collect the bread so I can. I'm gonna be there.
When people show interest, that's what gets the ball moving.
I agree with both of y'all.
If you put in the chat, we going hooping, and everybody say, I'm cool, okay, let's go. But nobody say what day or nothing, it won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So the first 3 days ago, when we talk about who want to go, if only 3 people say it, then we probably not going to go. You waiting 3 days later to say, I will go, really, made us not be able to really go.
Mm-hmm. And that shit is also, because I be in the damn party. So I know it's times of conversations where we talked about going to the baseball game. I'm not saying I'm jumping out my shoes, saying I'm ready to go. But if it's with the homies and it's a little event, I'll go. I'll go.
And this is when Derek said, I'll go.
And what you think is good. If that's the same urgency we have to have if we want to really do what we saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you don't want to go or it's your fault. But when niggas want to do something, it's you see the theme is every 4 days, me and KB, hey, you want to go? And as soon as it come up, we responding to each other before anybody else.
The thing about all this is,
if y'all want to go on the 18th, let's go on the 18th.
We can go on the 18th.
Let me hit Terrence
What
just
is
to make
the
sure
18th?
Terrence.
18th
Wait,
is
is that Saturday?
Derek, why was you so down bad?
See, I was that bad because I'm pretty sure she had a boyfriend at the time.
Oh, that's a part of the story I've never heard before.
And so, like, I was doing it as, like, just to try to show her, like, I could be better than him type shit. And, like, it was really just like, she just gave me a hug and just said, thank you. And, like,
Context-wise, how old are you?
I'm 24. Oh, then?
It's a slow.
Sophomore year or junior year of high school.
So you're like 16, 17-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. And the story goes, you rode your bike in the rain.
To Jimmy John's and to Walgreens and to her house to give her some food and some chocolates because she was on her period to help her feel better.
Okay, so go back in your mind to this day. Where were we? Were we aware of you doing this while you were doing it?
No.
Okay. I was about to say we bogus as hell for allowing you to do that if we knew.
Was them not knowing on purpose? My mic is muted because I'm eating an apple.
No, I don't think so. No. I think I just did it.
But like, it's funny though, because you can so this is the girl that you've been doing this with. They're like, did you have something prior to her having a boyfriend? I forget. Because you guys were talking for a long time, and I'm gonna give this a real quick backstory on how we met this girl. First, we went to this little festival. It was like whatever town fest. Went there, and our friend John is actually talking to the girl, and for some reason, I think John's trying to get her number, and Derek swoops in or something.
No. And
Derek, tell the story then, Derek. I just know John was actually supposed to start talking.
John actually got her number, but I found her on Facebook and added her.
Yeah, that's even worse than you just swooping in for the number, bro.
But your history with your friends' counterparts is it's telling. Because you try to talk to John X, like his grown ex. Didn't you ask John, like, hey, can I talk to, I ain't gonna say her name, and that was his ex. Like, this is y'all growing up in like college type shit. Like, this is a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
You don't fuck with John low key.
Did she also have a boyfriend when he had brought her that headphones though?
That's another down bad story. I told you he got a few.
I don't know.
But
here it is. What I remember for this, it's the same girl, right?
Yeah.
Same girl.
Her Blake Griffin Skull Candy headphones and a Blake Griffin shirt.
Hey, yeah. them headphones was raw, bro.
No, he was in with this girl for like deep. He was in deep, but in the friend zone deep, and he was just trying to claw out of that month. He was just trying to claw whatever he can do, and he did a lot of things, bro. But you would not take any of those experiences back because it made you who you are today.
I did the same thing for the Mexican girl. I bought her the Oklahoma City Thunder headphones, and I bought her a Kevin Durant shirt to match them.
The one that worked at Buffalo Wild Wings?
The Mexican girl is crazy.
Bro, I remember that too because me and John was like, bro, I wish I had that KD because that motherfucker was Kevin Durant. I was like, damn, them bitches was wrong.
She on Snap wearing that thing right now.
I wonder
Bro.
if she still have them. I wonder
Nigga
if
got
I
his mama nothing for Mother's Day. Got her all the shit.
asked her, do you still got those KD headphones? Would she be like, yeah.
Bro. You know what? That's enough Derek stories, because I feel like we having like a little exposed. Unless he's cool with it. There's another story associated with that girl that I don't know if he went out there.
Oh no.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
You talking about the one at Buffalo Wild Wings?
We're talking about the one at Buffalo Wild Wings, but that's all we leaving
That's
it
not
at.
even a bad story.
But if he don't want it out there, we're not saying it. If you don't want it out there, we're not saying it.
No,
You just gonna leave it at that.
It ain't that bad. It's just like KB said. I think the one you just told about riding in the spring. Is
That one's
worse
way
than that.
worse. That
I
one's
think
way
it,
worse.
and I'm not saying it because I want you to tell, but that one is 10 times worse. Like, and I don't think you should give a fuck. But I'm just saying, as far as publicly speaking on, if you were comfortable talking about that one, that one's just, bro.
No, I can see why he don't want to talk about that one. I understand that. I understand that one.
We got to add context. I don't think they understand where we live to where he rode his bike to. In itself, I don't give a fuck if it was great weather. It's kind of mind blowing. Like, that's a little white away as driving in my car. That's about an 8-minute drive. He rode his bike.
So
I made 3 stops. So I went from here in the place
Jimmy John's.
to Jimmy John's, and then I went to
right
Walgreens,
there.
Wait, where's Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's on
Right across from
Pingree,
Potbelly, KB.
right behind Hinsdale South.
No, you didn't, bro.
So
What,
that
wait. Time out. What road did you take? Did you say
The
clear
back
the
road,
hills?
right? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So-
You wild. bro.
Explain to them, because me and my little sister ride our bike, and we ride, and the furthest we ever rode is to DCP and back, and that is a ride.
That's at least 4 or 5 miles.
So how long did it take you to get to Jimmy John's? Please explain to people. That's like a 45 to 50 minute drive.
They have the biking thing on the maps, right? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
I feel like that's 45 minutes. I've biked in
Yeah,
South before, and that's probably like 20,
So Jimmy
25
John's
minutes.
biking, it says it's not available, but it's 2.5. It's 2.2 miles
2.2 miles. So
from
that's
here to Jimmy John's. Let me try it on Google Maps. Let me see if Google Maps.
So for people to understand, this is very important context, because he rode from where we live to there, which is 2.2 miles, which I'll just give you the time if they can't.
Okay, so 16 minutes. So 16 minutes is 2.9 actually from here to Jimmy John's on 75th.
16 minutes?
that feels a little
16-minute
low.
bike ride.
That feels like you a
That's
triathlon.
Yeah, that's somebody on the damn 10 speed going down Kangaroo.
No way in hell you got there in 16 minutes.
And it's raining too, so you got to add a couple minutes because you can't go as fast.
And then so
Either
that's
way, that's still a
How
lot.
long would you say you think it took for you, if you went, which in your mind?
25 minutes.
Okay, 25 minutes. Okay.
So I'm gonna add a stop, and so let's do Walgreens.
Which
Which
Walgreens?
Walgreens?
Which Walgreens did
I
you
went
get?
to the Walgreens over on
That
Cass.
Popeyes?
On Cass by Popeyes.
Wow.
That's another-
So this
But your
nigga
ass
is-
is on a bike trip.
Boom, boom,
bro.
boom. That's
so
like
2.4 miles.
so now
Yeah.
that's so 4.6 miles thus far.
Yeah, and then
How would you estimate that timing?
man's had a workout, boy.
Because you know what had to blow him? Once he got done, he had to ride that motherfucker all the way
All the
back.
way back home.
Okay, so that we'll just say that's another 30 minutes. We'll just put both 25 is basically 30 minutes, because you had to get off your bike, go inside Jimmy John's and order. That took about.
They probably like this motherfucker drenched. Like,
So already you riding. Damn, and it's raining. I keep forgetting it's raining. Already you riding for an hour at the second stop, which is Walgreens. And I'm guessing you went down 75th.
no, you go down Plainfield.
Plainfield, okay. Went down Plainfield, and then she lived by.
She lived by the Carriers Greens Country Club.
Damn, I don't need to know her exactly.
yeah. I'll
What
find
would
how
you
people
say-
pull up.
Is that past like that little police department thing right there?
Yeah, it's like a little bit past the police department by 83rd.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's a lot closer
That
from Walgreens,
Yeah.
but that's probably was what 10 to 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's an hour and 12-minute bike
One
ride.
thing I don't know though. What type of rain are we talking about? Are we just talking drizzles? Are we talking downpour?
It was a mixture. It was like on and off.
Damn. And she hugged you, drenched in.
Yeah, she didn't. Even, she met me outside. She gave me a hug.
And what you get her from Jimmy John's?
The number 9.
You ain't never remember the number. He remembered the number on that joint, bro.
So
I wonder does she remember this story?
So
She probably doesn't though. Let's keep it a buck.
So how did this conversation happen?
I think she was complaining about like her period cramps or whatever. And I was like, I could take. What could help you feel better? And she was like, some chocolates. I was like, you hungry too? Let me bring you some Jimmy John's.
Big fella, let's go.
You offered.
Yeah.
And you knew she had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
You a one wild.
And bro, you know it's so crazy? Funny, bro. What if her boyfriend answered the door, bro?
And we're like, "Hey, man, he got my stuff for real."
Could her boyfriend beat your ass then?
No.
Oh, okay. Then she ain't have no boyfriend.
That's what Flex say. You single in my eyes if you do it a bitch. But what was you about to say before Mike said what he said, D-Man? And you
I was about to say, I used like the last of my lunch money to do all this too.
Oh, yeah.
On what, like a Wednesday? Yeah, so you went 2 days without eating lunch?
I used the free lunch.
He went to or did she go to DGS?
She went to DGS.
I don't know.
You ever kissed her?
No.
You ever grabbed her? Never mind.
Nope.
You ever hugged her in a way that was more than a thank you for the Jimmy John's hug?
No.
You ever held her hand?
Nope. I tried once, but she
you ever seen the color of a thong?
Nope.
Damn. So she has you in a friend zone.
Didn't hit his threes last year either.
I have Anthony Davis at 3. Agree with a lot of shit that y'all said. But the thing about me, what is different is I don't give a fuck about you being 3 because you're 3. I'm with KB. You're 3 because the rest of the crop ain't really that good, if we being honest, compared to who you are. You shouldn't be satisfied with being better than Julius Randle. That's not an accomplishment for Anthony Davis. Like KB said, this should be a question where, oh, I have Giannis at 1 because he won the title, or I have Kevin Durant at 1, but boy, is Anthony Davis coming. He's fresh off an MVP season. Man, if the Lakers were more healthy, he would have had a second ring. That should be the conversation. I'm cool with injuries, having a down year. Everybody can have it. But this year, for Anthony Davis standards, not for the rest of the pack, because Pascal Siakam's, who else is on this list? John Collins, Tobias, they're not nowhere near Anthony Davis, never have been, never will be. So we're not even going to compare them to him to be like he's accomplished some shit because he's 3rd above Tobias Harris. Get the fuck out of here. We're comparing Anthony Davis to where he should be. And last year was fucking atrocious. The lowest amount of games he's ever fucking played at 36. Career lows in field goal percentage, free throw percentage, rebounds, blocks. It's the lowest points he scored since his sophomore season. The lowest 3-point percentage since he started taking them. Not comparison to when he was like taking 0.2 and he shot low. No, when he really started shooting threes, lowest in that percentage. Lowest in defensive win shares, lowest in win shares in general. That's probably due because he only played 36 games. I already know that. I don't need you to tell me. I'm saying it. That was not a good year. That was not a good year.
Especially in the playoffs.
In his standards.
Was not impressive.
To his standards.
Bro, and the playoffs, he got hurt. He got hurt in the playoffs, bro. The game 1 is when everybody was like, bro, was DeAndre Ayton shitted on him in that game 1.
We understand,
the next
Mike.
2 games, he gave his ass 35 and 10. Then he got hurt.
You're the reason why guys are like that.
Because you talking like the man literally was out there just doing nothing. He got hurt.
That's fine. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Again, you talking
So
about.
do you want to say something back to him for that shit?
I'm seeing Anthony Davis in the playoffs go every other game where he has a good game, then he takes a night off.
I'll
the
let
next
y'all
game.
go back and forth.
Like he does this thing where sometimes he can't be consistently dominant, which he can be every night. He's damn near one of the best players on the court every night, and sometimes it just seems like
only
he's
thing I
out
would say
there.
about that is he's only had 1 bad playoff series, and that's when he got injured. He had been like 3rd in points per game in all of the playoffs in his career. He's always been an amazing playoff player, but last year he was not great. And that was partially because his numbers don't look great because he had the shitty game, but he did come back, played amazing, and then got injured. So the shitty game plus the amazing game, you put them together, now it looked like an average series.
Yeah.
When in reality, he did get injured. But I just want to say He averaged 30 points in the playoffs for his entire career. Basically,
literally, he had a bad game. People was on his ass. Man gave two literally back-to-back 35-point double games. Like there wasn't like
y'all still going with that. That wasn't part of my shit.
No,
I was just talking about that series because
Anthony Davis had it down.
Like,
my thing is the problem is some of the shit you said earlier that you made to me were like excuses, and that's not even yesterday. It's like he came in off a championship run, out of shape.
They had the shortest off season, and it was a freaking shortened regular season. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean?
He had a shortened off season of a championship. He didn't have the time to get back into what he was doing. He was tired as hell.
You know who else had that?
Who?
Everybody.
Fucking league.
Bro, the Heat and the Lakers literally had the shortest off season.
I mean,
bro.
yeah, he is right. They had the shortest off season in their history.
No shit. But does that mean that everybody should come in and be this poor of themselves? I'm only comparing Anthony Davis to Anthony Davis.
Right, and nobody's saying that he didn't have a bad year. But you act like the man averaged 6. He ain't do shit. He ain't do no defense.
Who said that? Who said that?
But that's how you're literally talking. It didn't have to come directly out your mouth.
I can tell you what I'm saying because it's right in front of me. I said in comparison to fucking Anthony Davis.
Right. Did anybody disagree that he didn't have the best year?
You just said that I said he's playing like shit, averaging 6 points per game. Who said that? He said that's how I'm talking.
The way you talking about Anthony Davis, the excuses I'm talking about, like I think our legitimate excuses why he didn't have the best year. You're like, oh, that shit is excuses.
Since we talking about excuses, you know what he told me? I said, hey, I want to see, out of curiosity, all the guys out rebounding Anthony Davis. And then I'm like, you know what? These are other bigs. Yep. But I saw Josh Hart out rebounding Anthony Davis. You know what Mike's reply with me is when I said that? Are you ready?
What?
Josh Hart should be out rebounding him.
What?
Can you tell him what I said after that shit?
No.
I literally said, okay, that shit was dumb to say, but literally like that fucking rebounding shit, bro.
Said that? You know why he said it was dumb to say?
Why?
Because I was on his ass. He didn't say.
No, because I was fucking joking around. I said, what is Josh Hart out there to do? His ass out there to what?
He didn't say.
Fucking ball. He going out there to hustle.
Hey, listen, Derek, I was there, so I'm gonna play the middleman here. They were having a real debate. Mike was on some goofy shit, but he did come around and say I was fucking around.
Oh, he was on some goofy. Okay,
he was on some goofy shit.
I literally said, what about the other shit though?
Hey, for a motherfucker who be in a party on some goofy shit, I know goofy shit.
No, I mean like
he was going hard.
No, when I say goofy shit, I mean like he was dumb. Not
okay.
But
I literally said,
he did come around and admit that he was wrong.
He did, but I didn't say he didn't. All I'm saying is I don't want you in your mind to think he said that and say, you know what, no, I'm tripping. He said that because I stayed on his ass. Like, bro, are you serious? It's okay to give criticism to somebody on your favorite team. Anthony Davis won't know. He's not going to unfollow you on Instagram.
No, the reason I'm saying this is because, bro, watch Anthony Davis. I'm not, he need to go get 16 fucking rebounds. No, the man just need to be fucking aggressive, not passive.
That's what I'm saying right there. No, nobody's saying he has to. That was the other part. Why he got to lead the league? Nobody said he got to lead.
How many rebounds he get? What do you want him to get there? What is the appropriate amount of rebounds? So you don't even got to talk about his rebounds because I guess that shit matters to me.
The appropriate amount of what I'm saying is Josh Hart should not out-rebound him. That's the appropriate.
Josh Hart comes off the bench.
And what I'm saying also to grave into your brain because you don't understand for some reason what I'm saying. And all of this is in comparison to Anthony Davis. Is Anthony Davis great to you?
Bro, Anthony Davis is not
great to you.
Yes.
Then why is this?
Because he was hurt. He was freaking hurt. Okay. He is playing off of literally. All right. Bro, he's playing out of shape. He's settling. He's trying to make sure they're going to the fucking playoffs. It wasn't about no regular season, bro. Why would he go hard as hell in the regular season after a fresh off?
Remember this when you're critical on anybody else. Remember this when you critical on anybody else.
I'm telling you, man, it's reasons for shit.
This motherfucker act like he can't say anything negative about a Laker.
Okay.
Anything.
Derek, we've been listening.
But Pascal Siakam was still on your list. Get the fuck out of here, man.
We've been listening. I think both of y'all are seeing right things, right? There was a lot of fatigue coming off Anthony Davis in the championship. And one thing he did learn from LeBron is that we don't have to fucking go 100% when he gets to the regular season. That being said, everything Pierre said right now with these statistics is true. He's only comparing AD to Anthony Davis in this case. And one thing we've seen from Anthony Davis is he could be that motherfucker. A lot of us predicted when we think about early stages of Anthony Davis' career for him to be a player to win MVPs, for him to be a player to win Defensive Player of the Year. How many times has he legitimately been in conversation for Defensive Player of the Year in his career?
Every time. Literally every year.
Yep.
Except for maybe like his rookie year.
No. I was thinking like top 3. Has he finished top 3 in defensive player of the year every year?
No, he has not.
No, he hasn't. Maybe a few times.
That's bullshit.
But I'm thinking like top 3.
No,
we know he is one of the best defenders, but he don't end up being in that elite echelon. And I will go back and just Google it just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't know this shit fresh out my mind.
You answered like you did.
But we know that.
But we know he's literally one of the best defenders in the freaking league.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the problem with Anthony Davis. I love him too. He's Chicago. I've watched him grow into what he is. I was at the McDonald's All-American game when the nigga was in high school. I was there. And I was a part of it. I was a big part of it. But that's why I'm so hard right now is because so hard. Right
Last year he was number 2.
But the reason I'm so hard on him right now is because what I'm realizing with Anthony Davis, what I've done over the years, is I've fallen in love with the fucking idea of Anthony Davis. And it's time to get rid of the idea. LeBron James didn't come for Anthony Davis to do LeBron James things. LeBron James is in year, 19, 20? Yep. You're not LeBron James. You don't come in coasting. Nobody should do that but LeBron. He's the only motherfucker we've seen that can do that. News to Anthony Davis. 36 games. I'm a chill. I'm cool.
I looked it up. He finished top 3 in defense player of the year 2 times in his career so far, which is good, but that's less than we would expect from a guy like him. Now, part of that is because he played with the Pelicans. Yeah. And he was the only guy making any plays defensively.
Wait, you said literally last 2, right?
No, not last 2. 2 years ago and then 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he had one with that Pelicans team. I was just thinking, it was just with the Lakers. Damn.
Yeah. But I just think we fall in love with the idea of Anthony Davis. And it's so easy, man. We talk about it all the time. You as a Laker fan know more than anybody. I mean, how many times Anthony Davis gonna fall and hold something on his body?
And that's why I can't be as hard as him, because I would literally rather him freaking. I know that's not Anthony Davis. That's not the Anthony Davis that I freaking want statistically.
That's all I'm saying.
But
I was never a fan of him.
I would literally rather have that for the regular season and take that man healthy in the playoffs playing, and that's what I'm trying to get to.
And that's a great point. But my point is, we just saw that don't work, because he got to the playoffs and was supposed to be healthy and still fucked around and been hurt. Because the only person who can do that I've seen is LeBron. Really, LeBron's the only motherfucker in my mind who can coast.
Break down the news to Pierre that you just seen his girl cheating on him. Just break it down to him.
He acted.
He acted.
He better be acting.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, bro. Listen. We need to sit down and talk man to man.
Damn, bro, what happened?
Let me pour up this liquor for you real quick, bro.
I ain't trying to
drink. You gonna need to sip a little bit while we talk, because this shit is kind of deep.
Damn, be y'all letting me go? I need that money.
Nah, bro, it's deeper than that. Motherfuckers cut ties. Motherfuckers like they.
Oh,
it's heartbreaking. It's heart-wrenching shit.
Mike told about what I used to do for the podcast.
Nah, just sip that Patron real quick, bro.
I don't even drink Patron, bro. But you ain't got no other shit in here. You ain't Angie.
What you need? I got.
You know I like wine.
I got that sweet red for you, bro.
That bitch just came out of nowhere.
There you go,
got that sweet red.
This sweet red go hard, D-Bear. Where that weed at?
Hey, Chef, I need you to roll one of them motherfuckers out for me real quick. All right, so look, I hired a private investigator.
Fuck you do that for? What you investigate?
I had, you had those intuition feelings.
About me?
No.
Oh, boy, what to say?
It's about Dana.
You got intuition about my girlfriend?
I had a weird feeling.
What weird feeling you got about my girlfriend? Because I'm about 5 seconds away from beating your ass.
She had another nigga. She had another man with her, bro.
No way.
I called her at Cooper's Hawk.
No way. No, you didn't.
At dinner.
She don't even drink.
She was eating. They had a nice little dinner.
It was her boss.
It wasn't. If it's her boss,
it wasn't.
If it was her boss, she fucking her boss, bro.
Why would you say such a thing, bro? I don't believe you. She'd never do that to me. You just jealous of what we got.
I got the
if you want to hang out more, tell me that.
I got the pictures, bro.
It's in 4K?
Look at this.
4K.
They were making out in the parking
lot. That's not even Dana. That bitch right there blonde.
He looked back at it. He looked back at the picture, bro. Like, that motherfucker's real. He looked back at it to make sure. He's like, oh, shit, my cover blown. No, but he had me. He was like, yeah, I seen them at Cooper's Hawk. I would have been blue as hell if I was like, bro, she was at Cooper's Hawk. That's what I'll take her. And she thinking that she got another nigga there.
Bro, give me and Mike a scene, because me and Mike got to do a scene now. Pause. He did look back at the phone like, wait. I've been following the wrong girl.
They both work at a fast food restaurant and they got a complaining customer.
Okay.
You want us to be the complaining customers? Complain about your burger to Mike. And he the manager.
Hey, man, who the fuck made this burger?
That's excellent.
Hey, fam, you gonna have to talk to my manager. You getting loud like that shit.
Bro, you made this? Look at this. I asked for everything on it. It ain't even no patty on this shit, bro. Y'all just gave me a bun with just a little ketchup on it. Y'all forgot the patty.
Y'all ain't put pickles on my man burger. He like pickles.
I mean, I get you a new one, but you ain't got to raise your damn voice. But ain't no
patty.
No, because we always come in here and y'all do that shit.
Wait a minute, Mike. What's going on here?
No, what's going on is y'all ain't put pickles on his burger.
Hold on,
they ain't even give me the patty, bro.
Wait, y'all always do that.
Are you sure you didn't order a burger without a patty?
Hell no.
You think he don't know what the fuck a beef patty is?
See, that shit that got me fucked up.
Because I immediately couldn't stop laughing when this nigga in this hypothetical situation was like, I ordered everything.
That's Jimmy ass, bro. I took the damn order.
Oh, no.
He ordered everything, but y'all forgot the patty.
Hey, P, I really got to talk to you, bro.
Slow down there, pal. P.
Can we sit down?
Wait, before we go any further, I'm Mr. Andreessen to you, buddy.
Mr. Andreessen?
Yeah.
I think approaching you that way will probably get me to where I need to be.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck you're trying to go, pal, but I'm definitely not your P, your buddy, your homeboy, or some shit like that.
Can we restart? Can we act like? Can we?
I'm not a part of
No.
I'm not a part of the posse.
Yeah. Can we start on a fresh foot? Can we act like I didn't just say that?
Well, sure. I just think that was super disrespectful. I've been here just to remind you. You know, I like to remind you guys. I've been here for 28 years.
I know.
And I graduated from DePaul.
And this store will be nothing without you, Mr. Andreessen.
Thank you.
This fucking Walgreens will be nothing without you.
I mean, I appreciate that because a lot of people, they miss. You know, my dad gave me this job. I didn't work my ass off for it, but they still don't think I deserve it.
I feel like the higher ups don't give you the respect that you need.
Yeah, my dad can be an asshole. But anyway, what's going on with you, Derek? You're out at the club this weekend? Huh? With the girlies?
No, see, that's the thing, bro. Life has changed. I'm a changed man.
Okay.
That lifestyle don't fit me no more. I'm feel like I'm becoming a man. The streets ain't what's popping. I'm trying to figure out if we can work out a deal.
Hey, Debbie. Get a load of this fucker. Talk about exchange man.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a way.
Hey, Debbie told me you were in her DMs last week. So much for that changed man shit. I guess I know where this is going. This fucker wants a raise. Here we go with this bullshit.
I do, sir. Actually, even more so. I would like a promotion. I feel like I can handle more responsibility.
Well, Derek, listen, you're an incredible guy. I know COVID's been hard on you. We've had you working doubles more than you're used to. But I'm not going to lie. You know, when you drop that pallet of gasoline,
Nigga said a pallet of gasoline.
Sound like I put the whole company in danger.
That shit sound like.
Well, you drop that pallet of gasoline, you burnt down the left side of the store. We almost didn't bring you back then. You know what I mean? So I am blindsided that you're even asking for that because you should be lucky to have a job. I mean, that was ludicrous that you did that shit.
But we bounced back.
We haven't. We're still down in sales.
He heard that shit. That was like, damn. That sales should be.
That was $500,000 worth of costs to repair that.
But I think.
And now my dad's on my ass, fucker.
We might have to make that shit into like a game or
11
some shit.
Trailblazers right now. Go.
All right. Dane.
Look, now,
CJ,
all right, so you're a real fan of them.
Robert
That's what you
Covington.
said. I'm a real fan of them.
Nurk. We got Zach Collins. We got Anthony. I mean, not oh yeah, Carmelo Anthony. Then we got
He was just saying names. That shit happened to work.
No, because I was thinking about Ant. And then we got
Who was that?
Ant.
And who?
Look, he thought he was gonna get away with that shit.
Who the fuck is Ant?
You don't know.
You
their
don't
name,
know
you
his
their
name? I thought he was just saying his
No, I do know his
nickname.
name.
What's his name then?
That shit does not count. You do not get Ant.
Bro, I'm so glad he said that shit, bro.
Wait, what?
You really
What?
don't know his name?
I know his name, but it's
You know his name, but you don't know.
This is crazy.
If we not bailing you out, we gonna
Yes.
sit here and wait how long it takes.
He
you to
looking
get
at
this
that
man
phone. He looking at the phone.
my fault. What is
He looked down at the couch like that shit was about to tell him.
Wait, what's Ant's real name?
It's already been like 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah, you done.
It's not Anthony.
Now we just sitting and waiting if you know the name. Forget the rest of the players.
Ant's real.
Bro, you seen him ponder, bro? He looked up in the sky.
Bro.
Y'all asked me to call.
This is wild. We gonna have to send this to Ant.
You might have to call
Bro.
a lifeline, bro.
Why is it going in a funk? Why am I like in a brain funk?
Because you don't know his
I just
name.
don't think you know his name.
I know his name, but I don't know it at the same. Like I know it,
You the type of people that probably call him a different name every time you see him.
bro.
His middle name is Tariq. If that helps.
He tried to call his
That shit don't help at
He
all.
tried to call his ass Anthony. And then say, oh, Anthony Carmelo
He
Anthony.
said he tried to slide it too. He was like, Ant,
right.
Ant, man. He be hooping.
I'm listening now. We still waiting.
I ain't got it. Bro.
We cannot end this podcast until you say that man.
We gonna move on to the next subjects, and you before we end this show, you will say this man's name.
Say my name. Say my name.
Why am I not getting his name right now?
What else is on the agenda? I think that's all basketball related shit.
Yeah.
Oh boy, please! I'm just mad at him for not.
What are
being
you
able to get
doing?
this.
What are you doing? What is he doing? What is he on?
Bro, he just
Come on,
trying
bro.
to cheat in plain
What is he
sight, bro.
on?
What you be on, bro?
What was you doing?
I was just checking my
What you
text
be on
message.
though? Like what you be on?
I was on Google. I'm not gonna lie.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, bro. Then that's why
You better get used to him because when they trade Damian Lillard, that's his team now.
Yeah, that's because I got them on 2K, and that's what I'm telling everybody. I'm trading Dame so it could be his
Hey,
team.
that's your 6-man, ain't it?
Yep.
he shot 40% from 3 this
He
year.
did. He was hooping this year.
Bro,
It's gonna kill me.
this why you be in these positions because you always quick to pick up that damn phone and cheat your way out the grind. You need to learn from Dame. Stop running from the grind.
What if we gave you
You
hints?
boys is chumps.
He has the same first name. He has the same
He's
first
not
name
gonna know that,
as a
KB.
legendary point
He's
guard.
not gonna know that.
Yeah, he's not.
I know.
He
but-
think his name is really after
and
the coin.
he shares a last name with another really good point guard that's active today. Well, I guess not technically.
It's not. It's
Not-
close.
it's close,
It's
though.
close. It's missing one letter, I think.
It's missing one letter.
You don't know his last name either?
He don't know that man's name at all. He said Ant.
He would have maybe slipped by me if his ass ain't say.
I'm
If he would have
sure
said the last name.
I'm
with
sure
it.
he think that legendary guard that you're talking about. I think he think that his name is after the coin.
He don't play 2K. 2K will tell your ass every time.
But I think he know. Yeah, you're right. That's why I think he think that man's name is really that.
His name is just so like. Far.
What's Penny Hardaway's real name?
He finna say it ain't Penny. His mom ain't named him Penny.
I actually don't know Penny Hardaway's real name.
I know you don't.
All right. So you don't know blank. You don't know Ant's name either, then, because they share the same first name. He was named after him.
No.
Okay, so
Changed
he
his
has.
number from 24
I
to
know
1
his
like
first
him.
name. It's
He
just-
has
No,
a-
you don't.
Okay, he has
No,
a-
you don't.
It's been 12 minutes. You don't know his name, brother. He has a last name that is similar to another guard that might be on the trade market. Similar last name, but not the same. Big ass.
Could be
guard.
traded to your team.
Could be traded to your team. You predicted
Oh, it's Anthony Simons.
it. Anthony Simons. There you go. There you go.
I don't
There
know
you go.
why that it just didn't come to me that time, bro.
That's okay.
There you
I'm
go.
bad with names sometimes.
You gonna get.
I see.
You gonna know that name for the rest of your life now. Because he had sex.
Hey, bro, back to it
He
though.
was a good player,
That's
too, man.
crazy hearing that shit from Mr. Ron. I had like not super. I knew him like that, but I got some funny memories of Mr. Reinhardt. As one of them is with Derek, because I don't know if you was there.
Of course, I was not there. I'm too.
No. You have him as a teacher though, right?
Yeah.
When y'all was there, did he have those big ass packets you got to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to read.
Like,
you got a book.
They really don't understand how thick these was. Like 50, 60 page packets he would give us.
Brandon Davies shit.
I'm sorry. BYU is 1% black, but you can keep going. I just looked it up.
The thickest freaking packets ever, and like you had to literally, they were so big you got to do them.
I'm not rooting for BYU because they don't have tattoos. That's how silly a motherfucker saying they got tattoos and they wear baggy shorts.
That's exactly why I root for people if they got baggy shorts and tattoos. No, but damn, you just got me off my damn
big packets.
Big packets. Yeah. And so we had these big ass packets. So you got to do these bitches in groups. Like that's how big they was. And one day I think I was in a hallway or some shit, and all of a sudden Derek comes out.
Crying.
Not yet.
I knew it was gonna be fucking.
Bro, Derek comes out and
take that phone now.
And I guess his group was saying that like he wasn't working or some shit or like he wasn't contributing. So Mr. Reinhardt was like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to do all this shit by yourself." And this was at the end of the quarter. So all this shit's due. He's like, "This shit's either due by tomorrow. Like we're gonna have to call your mom. You're gonna have to do all that." And all of a sudden, I think it was like me and this girl like named Latoya. I was like, we were like outside in the hallway. We seen him. And all of a sudden, we seen the tears come down Derek's eyes.
Hey,
and
but guess what? Guess what? I did all that shit in one night, and we got a B on it.
Hey, that shit better than me.
You say you got a tear though?
No, his tears.
Because it was a lot of work.
Dumb pit, bro. They was like this thick, bro. And that's the same shit that happened to me.
Schoolwork ain't never fucking made me cry.
No, not the wedding part, but just showing up late. Like, if you say you finna be here sometime at 3, please be there, motherfucker.
Oh, really? Because I remember when we used to have to drive to the podcast, me and Derek have to wait for your ass to come out.
Bro, I ain't gonna. That one time with Derek, that lady that hit Derek's car, I overslept that motherfucker, bro. I overslept it.
Literally think about that, bro. I hate to do this, but you're part of the reason to blame. If you come out on time, we're not sitting in the parking lot waiting for you, and the lady doesn't back it to Derek. That was a very, like, it wasn't an over dramatic, but she made that shit so bad. So let me tell the story for the people at home very, very quick before we end this podcast. It's probably like a Saturday morning. Derek comes, picks me up because me and Derek live in the same complex. He picks me up. This is years ago, by the way. He picks me up. We go and we head to Mike. This is something we've done for years. So everybody know what time to be ready. And it's the same routine. Don't get Mike. Of course, Mike is not ready. We're calling him. He just woke up. So now we're waiting. So as we're waiting, Derek is parked. Just waiting. We're waiting. Out of nowhere, bro. One of the parked cars, I guess me and Derek was either in our phones or just laid back waiting for Mike. We never saw this lady getting in a car, which it shouldn't fucking matter because if you get in a car and you reverse, you should see a fucking Derek's car was long as hell at this time. This
man's car was so long, the man tried to like cross a median to turn left. Police pulled his ass over. He got a ticket because he was blocking. That's how long this shit was.
That was at a Wingstop, right? Yeah, I remember.
Yes,
So wait. Keep telling the story. I'll be right back. I need to go get one more thing before we end show.
How did this lady not see his car? Beats the hell out of me. So out of nowhere, it's kind of like it's like Final Destination type shit. Me and Derek see this car backing up slowly, but backing up. So I'm like, bro, Derek, like beep your horn or something. So Derek beeping the horn, she doesn't stop, and she runs into the car. She's hitting the car. And then she finally stopped, and then she drives up and get out. She don't say, "Are y'all good?" She don't say, "I'm so sorry." She get mad at Derek. Like, why are you right there? So I tell Derek, I'm like, "Hey, bro, don't even call the police, bro. Don't even entertain this silly ass shit." Or maybe she called the police. I don't know. Yeah, I think she was calling the police. I forget. But I'm like, Derek, wait till the police get her or whatever she talking about. Fuck her. She on some stupid ass nut shit. How you hit him when he was parked and you mad at him? Then the police get there. They asking us questions. Police like, y'all good or anything? I'm like, yeah, my knee hurt a little bit, which it did. It did. And I wasn't saying nothing like crazy. I was like, yeah, my knee hurt a little bit because she crashed into my side. I'm like, yeah, my knee hurt. She's in the background telling the officer, ain't nothing wrong with his knee. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What? What are you talking about? God, the nerve. She had me blue. I'm just like, Derek, don't even go. Derek was trying to get out and talk. I'm like, don't even do it, bro. Cause she gon'
Hey, Derek too nice, bro. Nah, a funny ass story. It's not even funny, but it's just like one of them Derek ass stories, bro. We was all in this car, and I think it was a little like rainy outside or snowing. And y'all know Derek old car. The trunk was fucked up. Like, right. So the flat, usually trunks be flat. You close it. His shit was like a fucking like bent over. Like you could reach inside this shit and take people,
like a tent.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like Tyler, our friend, his ass used to throw garbage in his shit like as a game. And I guess like that's how fucked up his shit was. But anyways, we was all in the car. And some lady had hit us, bro. Like literally like rear ended us. Rear ended us. So we pull over or whatever. And she comes out, she's like, "Oh my God, look at your trunk." And he's like, "Nah, that's already been like that. You don't even gotta No, he was like, "Bro, you should have been like, nah, y'all just fucked my shit up, bro. Y'all gotta pay for this."
Kind of loses footing. You got 3 guys around Dame. He reaches right in there.
Do the warm-ups tonight. That's what I was over here doing. I was over here reading some email, and I got to ask y'all if this thing they got in here is real. I don't want to ask it on the show, though.
Derek.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
Shit, bro. How you doing?
How was your viewing experience of yesterday's games?
It was really good, actually.
How
was yours?
What you eat?
What did you eat yesterday?
I went to Portillo's for dinner.
What did you eat, though?
I had a Italian beef and some cheese fries.
That answers a lot of questions.
They cut the cheese in that motherfucker.
Can we talk about that, emails?
Oh, brother.
It's on you. If you don't want to talk about it, that's completely okay.
I mean, Twitter knows about it already.
How does that happen?
Okay, before you answer this
we
question,
don't even want to give a ton of context. If you don't know, you're not in the loop.
I want to break this is how it went down, okay? He was filming
I was
video.
filming.
I'm at this point I'm like about to leave the game, but I'm going to my phone. I'm just talking shit with Mike and Terrence. I'm watching Instagram stories. You come up, I watch, and I'm like, damn, they sent that. And I replied to your story, did I?
Yeah, you said pass the fucking ball.
Yeah, he's like, oh, they sent 3 at Dame, and his ass. I'm like, you should pass the fucking ball. So after I send it, the video finishes, and I hear like.
You can't even replicate that motherfucker, bro.
So I'm like, okay, so I'm watching the game or whatever, and I heard.
No,
So let me tell you, D. Mills. So that motherfucker was so vicious and violent that I didn't think it was that, bro. I swear, I didn't think it was a fart. I watched it again. I'm like, damn, that's Angie dog or something. Then I rewatched it and I noticed you wasn't at Angie's house. It was your room. So I watched it again and I'm like, oh, he did that with his mouth. He's like, because Dame tripping. I watched that shit again and I'm like, I was finna let it go, but I'm like, Mike and Terrence, go watch Derek's story and let me know, is that a fart?
Bro, that had to be one.
Sent it to you. And then the rest is history.
Bro, here's my perspective of it. I'm filming. Hold on. Mike texts me, is you here? Nah, bro. D Mills funny as fuck. I say, what happened? He said, check Instagram chat. And by that time, you had already deleted it. So I said, what? I don't see nothing. And he sent me the screen recording. And I just immediately like, no fucking way this man left that in his story.
But this is the thing that killed me, bro.
He had it up for 5 minutes is what Mike said.
No, it wasn't. It was only like a minute.
No, that bitch was up for like.
I watched this like 5 or 6 times a minute by myself.
Yeah, it say when he sent the video, it was 4 minutes. Oh, so it had to be up for about 5 minutes.
Oh.
The thing that killed me about
I think
that
it was
video.
only on Twitter for a minute.
That was the part. We only thought Instagram for a second. Then we
Yeah,
got on
we
Twitter.
didn't know you put that bitch on Twitter.
And we was like, what? So how do you put it on 2 social media platforms and not know that your fart was in it?
I didn't have the sound on either one of them.
You did.
No, like when you put up stories, you don't have the sound on. Like you don't hear it.
If your phone is on silent, so the story.
Yeah, my phone is on silent. I didn't hear anything.
But you didn't know that you farted while you was recording?
Oh, he had to know. Ain't no way he didn't know.
No, but this will really
You're
make
holding
that shit,
a phone, recording, and you farted. You didn't think?
Bro, that shit was vicious as hell. And the fact that your phone didn't like move, flinch, or nothing, that bitch
like,
just slid out.
He ain't do nothing.
Right, he ain't do none of that.
Like I told them, I'm just glad that it ended right there. Because if you had an additional 5 seconds, we would have heard you say
that motherfucker would end.
That
He would
motherfucker
have.
foul. Now that would have been viral.
Yeah. Go talk, yeah. Go talk, yeah. Go talk, my nigga. This go talk.
Go talk. Go talk. Go talk, my nigga. That's go talk.
Go talk. Go talk. Go talk, my nigga. Is go talk.
Go talk. Go talk. Go talk, my nigga. This go talk.